don't know who gonna join me on this chat, but I just gotta get this off my chest. Now last time I couldn't see nobody's chat, nobody conversation on YouTube, not even one person. So I don't know what's going on with that. But if you in the chat on YouTube, let me know. Type 1. But you know what? Ain't even gonna do no good. Because I seen all of y'all chat after the fact. After I came out. But anyway, good afternoon. Good afternoon. I want to at least put up one disclaimer. If you with the mess, you love messiness, as in cyber harassment, this video not for you. I ain't got none of my signs. You know why? Because I've had my little signs in a little pouch with some other papers of mine, important papers of mine. And those papers I put in my luggage. And Greyhound lost my luggage. So I don't have any of those signs anymore. But the other one of significance import, if you got a problem with expletives, I might cut loose a few curse words every now and then. I'm going to try to keep it cute so it won't be no problems. Hey, Derek Spears. How you doing? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I appreciate you asking. My other disclaimer is I'm legal. I'm a bona fide certified card carrying member of the Cannabis Club. Can you focus? Of the Cannabis Club. So one of my updates, planting updates, is my little cannabis plant. I didn't make it. She did not make it. She did give me a seed. I will say that. But when I came back, she had shriveled up. But I think she's still good for about a joint to smoke. So I'm gonna fix that up right quick. And pause for the cause for a second. Bear with me. But this video I want to talk about Harriet Tubman. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because I got up depressed, y'all. I was depressed about a number of things. One, the weather has changed. I absolutely, positively am 100% sure I suffer from seasonal affective disorder. Because I get depressed just because it's cold, it's changing, the weather's changing. I can't plant outside. I see my plants dying. Me and my grandbaby had to pull up. Oh, we had to pull up the zucchini. All I had was one little bitty zucchini cup. One little cup. I was depressed about that. Depressed about Greyhound lost my baggage. I'm depressed about how much money I spent to go down there on that trip. I was depressed because I still had to come up here 2 days and suffer through still not having all my lights and utilities on. It was just a bunch of things accumulate. So I got up this morning not feeling too good about myself because I had family members say something to me that kind of, make me feel away. So I didn't appreciate what that family member said. And, the topic at hand was the utilities, They kind of made a little, sideways remark and that everybody, is supposed to take care of their responsibility. Everybody got to pay bills. And it was accumulation because I went through, a little exchange with my son on the same thing, because he was helping me out, you know, trying to get my food out the refrigerator and saving and putting it in his refrigerator, and, you know, helping me get water so I could flush the toilet. And, you know, it was frustrating to him. And he felt obligated and responsible for me, and I had to alleviate his responsibility to me. Hey, Deidre, how you doing? I never knew that was Deidre. I thought it was Dee Dee. Now I understand the Dee Dee love. How you doing, babe? Good to see you today. Hey, Roy, how you doing? How you doing, baby? I'm gonna bring this story around to Harriet Tubman, because I know it's somebody out there that needs this message. Okay? I know somebody out there needs this message. Here I am with my 57-year-old self, about to kiss 60 on the forehead, feeling like a failure in life because I let a family member who I'm just learning and just getting to meet and just getting to know make a crack about the status of my utility. Okay? Now they asked the question, they said, are you okay? And I said, no, I'm not okay. But I guess they thought, you know, that was going to be followed up with, could you please help me? One thing, I'm a proud woman. I'm a proud woman. And I would sit up here without my utilities before I beg anybody for some money. But fortunately, you all, John Q. Public, y'all looked out for me. And so the issue as far as my utilities really wasn't my ability or lack of ability to pay. I actually had the money to pay. Problem is, same old goofy games, the electricity people like to do. The number that was quoted to me when y'all sent all them donations jumped up. And this is what I want to catch up. I want to catch the electric company in their little bullshit and fuckery, because I do believe they be paying the bill. It jumped up from $214, because that's what I quoted to everybody, to $308. Now I can't pay. Then on top of that, I had to dip into that money because Greyhound lost my luggage, and I didn't even have so much as no drawers while I was out of town. Nothing. No pants, no dress, no skirt. And don't nobody have clothes laying around that's going to fit a 5'11", 200, 300 pound woman. Okay? That ain't going to happen either. So I was feeling down that I had cut into that, and that didn't work out. Things didn't really work out like I had really intended them to work out when I took this trip. And I wasn't feeling the best about that. Then I get on social media, and I hear, a popular YouTuber that people look up to. They in their 50s, or they up there. They up there. They one of those, what people call old school. And a lot of people the younger people look up to them as old schooler, and they messy. They on that messy. For whatever reason, they got me blocked. But they was talking about the Harriet Tubman story. They had went to there, and they didn't particularly have no good reviews about it. I'm gonna say, still go see it. It was a good movie. It was worth watching. I'm not gonna say it was so bad. It was a couple of things I agreed with this, other YouTuber. I didn't like that little connotation of some type of sexual energy between Janelle Monáe and Harriet Tubman, because I really didn't see that in her life. I seen Harriet Tubman always photographed and pictured with a man. Okay, so I wasn't with that too much. And then the whole thing with the master, I don't want to I don't want to spoil the movie. The main thing that came out in that movie, and why I stand with Harriet Tubman, and it's what I needed to hear today, and I know it's somebody out here that need to hear this too. My cousin who said something to me I didn't appreciate about my life situation, That's the one that could list off how he got 5 cars, he been a successful businessman, and he woo this and woo that, and I couldn't say none of those things because I'm in poverty, my lights is off, and I couldn't say nothing. And I know it's some poor person out there, homeless, poor, struggling, or your struggle is very real like mine. I want you to know the most important point, and I needed everything to happen just like it happened in my life. The most important point is Harriet Tubman did not die a wealthy woman. She should have. When you think about this lady risked her life 19 times going back to get people out, to get other people, because she just didn't feel right. She could have easily just got her freedom and said, to hell with them other motherfuckers, y'all gonna be slaves. I'm not. I'm gonna do me and let it be. And there's a lot of people with that mentality. They got that mentality here on YouTube. You know, when I see the new YouTubers coming up, I see the older YouTubers, they ain't got that mentality to reach back, and I'm gonna help pull you up and out with no cost. Don't cost you nothing. So I politely said back to that cousin, you're not gonna make me feel like some type of derelict because I can't say I got all these corporate accolades, okay? Because I can look back on my life and say how many people I empowered with the computer technology, how many people I'm going to empower with the solar technology, and I'm gonna be proud of that. And the thing of it is, we can't say how much money Harriet Tubman made. In fact, she had to fight and never did win to get her pension. She deserved a pension from the military just as any other soldier that served in the military. But she didn't get it. But you know what she did still leave? A legacy. A legacy. A legacy. Something that stands the test of time. So you Negroes that's out there, you come counting all your cars. I got so many cars. I got 5 cars in the garage. I got 2 garages. I got 100,000 square feet house. When you get through saying all this shit, what is they gonna be saying about you 100 years from now? Harriet Tubman, how long she been dead? We still talking about her. See, that's the kind of legacy I want, okay? And I'm not going to be ashamed if I never get a chance to touch or taste wealth as we know it in this world, because my wealth comes from knowing that I help empower other people to get over, to come over, to get freedom. To get freedom from enslavement. I know it's somebody out here that need that message because I needed it this morning. I fell asleep watching another movie about Harriet Tubman, another YouTube channel, Black Excellent Excel List. Go check them out. I highly recommend it. I've been on that channel, been checking them out, been on it. But Miss Olivia, the Oracle, she was talking about them and she was pointing out the Harriet Tubman. I needed to see that. You know why? Because that movie led to the George Washington Carver. This man was a genius. He wasn't in it for the check. Because they said he was messing up people's accounting because he had checks he didn't even cash. So he earned his living, but still, money was not the more important matter. He came and went down to the nitty gritty, got down there, went to the dirty south to help them sharecroppers learn what to do to conserve the earth. Okay. So I'm no longer ashamed and no longer feeling sad and depressed because I can't say to you, oh, I'm so successful. I got 10,000 people in my check. Oh, I get a big fat Google check. Oh, I get paid from YouTube, because YouTube is not my Lord and Savior. And I never did look at it to be my Lord and Savior. Okay? And when it's all said and done, the legacy that I want to leave behind don't have nothing to do with money. It has nothing at all whatsoever to do with money. So I know it's some young person out there wondering just how you gonna make it. You feeling bad, you feeling depressed because you got wearing the same clothes, you wearing the same shoes. I was feeling depressed because my clothes was in that luggage that Greyhound lost. I didn't need to take that loss. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't really ready to be paying no more money for no more clothes because Greyhound lost it, you know. I was depressed. That had me down. Then to add on to it, my cousin saying his little crack about my utilities, I just didn't need it. I couldn't use it. I didn't need that. I couldn't use it. I didn't need it. I couldn't use it. What I could use was seeing the life of Harriet Tubman. When Olivia got through talking about how much she didn't like the dynamic about the slave master and the dynamic between her and Janelle Monáe, I came away from that movie looking at a woman who lived her life fearlessly. That's what you got to do in this world. You got to live it fearlessly. So I don't care how many people don't like me. I don't care how many people thumbs down or thumbs up this video. You're not going to see me begging for likes. I don't need that. I don't need that to feel good about myself. I know whatever video I make, I know why I be making it. I know that my intent and goal is to empower somebody so that somebody else is sitting back there, they not thinking they can't do it. They see me and say, oh, she can do it. I know I can. That means more to me than anything. And that's what I needed to hear. And that's what I needed to see. And that's what I wrote back to my cousin. Look, you're not going to make me feel, like some type of derelict or less than, because I can't rattle off all these, material accolades of this world. I may pass away and never realize that, but I know the steps that I'm making, the moves that I'm making, that move that come down there to my my peoples in the South and help them get into the solar world. Somebody need to hear that. It's somebody out there right now. Probably know a relative that got land, and just like my family, ready to sell it because the people that got old, they don't know what to do with it. The young people, they ain't finna start farming no time soon, so they don't even know or think, not even thinking the future, what could be done with land. Me, I know that all this came full circle for me. Going through the hell that I went through with the utility companies that I'm still going through to this moment. It ain't over with for me. It's what led me into the solar world. That's what led me to even be thinking like that, because that's what my people say. Ask me, what made you think about solar? What made you go that route? Because of my own problems that I'm going through with the electric company. All of us should be battling our power company or forcing them to get on with the solar or energy efficiency. Yes, we should be 75% solar by 2050, and we 12 years behind other countries. But what a difference a day makes. I woke up this morning. Guess what? It's Mississippi Greyhound calling me to tell me they got my baggage. Woo! Because that's the other thing I was depressed about. I knew that I was going through hell, and if you've been following me, y'all know my plight when it comes to medication. My medicine was in that bag. So I had to go through the whole, trip all the way up until I got back and still had to fight tooth and nail to get a refill. I'm like, quit treating me like a criminal when I'm coming for treatment. That's how they was treating me. I didn't appreciate it. I appreciate it at all because I did not lose my bag. But now I'm glad to say I get the bag back. Now, I don't know how I'm going to get it because they're not going to be able to ship it directly to me here in Springfield. I'm going to have to go to St. Louis because that's the closest Greyhound that they can ship it to me for me to get to. That's a lot closer than Jackson. It would have cost a whole lot more money to ship it from Jackson, Mississippi to my door. But my bag is on its way. So on that note, I'm finna roll up my little piece of one that I grew myself. I ain't mad at me because I learned something. Even though it wasn't the bountiful harvest that I needed, that I wanted to have, I learned something. I learned something with each grow. With each grow that I do, I learned something. Which is why I'll never get tired of actually trying to grow. And I want to share what I learned and so you can know. And I share my mistakes just as well as I share my success. Because I think that's fake too. To only brag about your successes. I don't know if you have a family member like that. I can't stand them types. They're just constantly bragging about their successes as if they never have failures. Everybody fails at something. Everything don't be perfect. Sometimes some don't go the way you wanted them to go. I certainly didn't expect to be without my belongings on my trip. I certainly didn't want to have to spend the money that I spent. To me, I saw it as unnecessary money being spent all on my trip. Because somebody else lost my bag. That was pissing me off. But now I got my bag back. Things are resolving themselves. And the icing on the cake, my auntie called because I told her, I felt some type of way with my cousin telling me, coming at me like he was about my lights. She called back to let me know that she appreciated me. She was glad that I came down there. She happy I came down there and we reconnected. That's just to let you know. You never know what a person is thinking. I wasn't expecting that call either, but she called me to let me know she appreciated me. She glad I came down there. She glad I opened up everybody's eyes to solar. Okay? And I can't wait. I can't wait till, the project start moving forward and we be moving into the solar world. So on that note, yes. Tastes pretty good. I have no clue what this is. They got all kinds of names, but this is what I grew. And it was enough for one doobie. So yes, it's a happy ending. I get my bag back, although I still got to figure out how I'm going to get it from St. Louis. At least I know it's coming back. And, I don't have to worry about the medicine. Because that's what I was worried about. They going to give me only enough medicine for a few days. That pissed me off. Because it's like, here they go. They still treat me like a criminal. When I'm coming to get treatment. Everybody who comes to get treatment ain't scamming and scheming. Trying to get something they don't need or don't want or whatever. That get on my nerve. Hey, Frederick. How you doing, sir? Okay, so that's the beginning part. I know that somebody needed to hear that. You can't measure your success by someone else's. You can't. You just cannot. You can't. I'm sure Harriet Tubman wish she had more money. Wish she didn't die, pretty much penniless. But it wasn't penniless. People looked out for her. She had established a home to take care of older people, and she adopted a child, raised her. So she kept doing stuff even in her old age. And who do we remember? When I was watching George Washington Carver, they showed somebody that was amongst his Tuskegee class, and he was a successful businessman. I'm losing the connection on Facebook. And looked like I lost it. Looked like I lost it. He was a successful. It was a successful business, and they showed the hotel. Successful businessman. And they said they described the hotel as opulent. Who knows his name? Do y'all know about that successful businessman who had an opulent hotel? I didn't even know it was black folks in the 1800s that was successful in business that had an opulent hotel. But you do know about Harriet Tubman, don't you? That's the point I'm trying to make. It's the legacy. What kind of legacy you want to leave behind? I don't want to leave a legacy that's only measured by things, because I can't take them with me. I can't take them with me. What I leave behind is way more important to me. And that helped me stop being so depressed and upset about measuring myself up against somebody else's physical things. So I stand with Harriet Tubman on that. I stand with her. I want to be free. So are you going to be hearing me? And y'all been, people who've been following me all along, y'all been hearing me say I'm going to be the Harriet Tubman of solar. Because it's a criminal, in my opinion, that we're still paying for electricity for an antiquated system that y'all always hearing about somebody's outages, power going out. I lost food. When you lose power, you lose things. I lost food when my electricity went out this time. I lost food. I took my food to my son's house, then I messed up his refrigerator. So I still ended up losing all that food. I got to start all over with the food thing. It's a loss. You hear power outages all the time. Shouldn't be. Because 1 hour of the sun is enough energy to power the whole world for a year. So why the hell are we paying the high rates we paying for antiquated electricity service? Can somebody please explain that one to me? Nope. Nobody can explain that to me. Nobody. Nobody can explain that to me, which is why I'm determined. So I may never blow up on YouTube for saying empowering people about solar, but when I pass away, it's going to be some people grateful that they heard something about solar. I'm trying to open my people's eyes up, because we got to stop being, when you say solar, what? What's that? What do you mean by that? We should know something about solar now. My goal is to build a solar panel system right out there on the ground, because I want to break free from the enslavement. It's going to take cooperation. It's going to take determination. And I hope I can pick up supporters, people who believe in that. Another thing that was depressing me, watching these other YouTubers curse each other out, and that's entertainment. And see people reach into their pocketbook and throw money. I seen bitches getting hundreds of dollars in their checks. I wasn't counting every nickel, but damn, I'm seeing at least hundreds of dollars. And that's depressing when you're trying to give your people the right information. I'm sure I can imagine how Harriet Tubman felt when she went back for somebody and get them out of slavery, and they say no. I can imagine. I can imagine. Because I see it right now. I see people rather pay money and throw money at bitches cursing each other out. I don't even know what the politically correct, but flaming faggots, drag queens, wannabe women, tearing at each other's throats, eating each other up, eating it to the soul with words, with a biting, cutting tongue. And that's supposed to be fun. And people pay for that. People pay for that. I thank the people that did help me get my lights turned on. I appreciate that. But I hope that in the future y'all will help me in the solar journey too. And not just when I'm desperate and desperately need help. Just support because you believe in the cause. One thing that George Washington Carver and Harriet Tubman had in common is that they went back to the simple man, to the average person, to empower them. They wasn't interested in being a king or a queen. They was just interested in empowering their fellow man. So I'm hoping that I get followers. Because y'all sure making we work for them last 15. I'm only 15 away from the 1K on YouTube. I need 15 more people on YouTube. So that I don't have to use these other programs and I can do lives on YouTube directly from the phone and not another program. That's the main reason why I want the 1K. Other than that, I'm not going to cry no more because people ain't listening to me. People ain't following me by the thousands. I'm going to look at it as y'all lost. Your loss. Your loss. Some people call me boring. Your loss. That's where I consider it. Your loss. Hey, Leon. Hey, Duze. Hey, how you doing? Okay, so I started out with Harriet Tubman. Now I'm going to finish it up with my haul. Y'all know the other thing I was depressed about. I'm the tech girl. And my tech world is all turned up and turned out. So my laptop and my desktop is down. So my hard drive for my laptop came. My hard drive for my laptop came. And I'm happy about that. Now I just hope that that is the only problem. And that is not something else. But it came safe and sound. And I will do a video installing it. So yeah. I got a hard drive, a little 2.5-inch drive by Toshiba that to fix my laptop. Cause child, I can't stand it, just these phones no more. I really can't. So that's what I will be doing this week. Is trying to get one of my computers back operational. Unless one of y'all got a computer you want to donate, it will definitely go to good use. That's what I can assure you. But what I can't do is keep on using these phones. They're driving these over 40-year-old eyes crazy. I'm eyes tired. The other thing is, on my haul, I told y'all I was upset about the medicine that was in my bag. So I had a backup plan, thank goodness. This D-Ribose energy has been a lifesaver for me. if you got an ADD or you got fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue, this is going to help you. I got that, came in the mail. Then, y'all, I picked up 22 pounds since putting them cigarettes down. And I got to get some weight off. So I got me some Detox stuff that came in the mail too. I'm going to be trying to detox. Another thing I fell off with is pops. Sody pops. And one thing about it is when you stop doing Dr. Sabi and you start falling into your old ways of eating or doing, because I definitely told them pork ribs up that my aunt made for me when I was in Mississippi. I tore them up. And I've been eating meat. And I've been drinking pops. And I've been eating all that Halloween candy. Your body will tell off on you right away. So, I appreciate one YouTuber, Just Babby. You see, she said she had a friend that told her she was musty. I had a family member told me about myself, so I got some more stuff to cleanse inside too and get refreshed. Because I'm not experiencing any pain or itching or anything, but honey, I think them pops, they no good for you. No good for you. It mess up your urinary tract, no doubt about it, to the point it causes odor. So I got that along with some baby wipes, plenty of them, and a cup for my grandbaby now. And I'm gonna train him. This is the only cup he can touch. He can't keep going back in that kitchen grabbing more and more. And then the rest of it, y'all, honey, is fruits and veggies. I stocked up on my fruits and veggies, and I'm getting right back on the right track when it comes to that. Cleaning out my system and getting back on track with Dr. Sabi. Yes, sir. My fruits and veggies, I got them well stocked this time. So, now, one of the things I'm going to come back on here later. And I'm going to actually do a tutorial with my zucchini, making zucchini bread. Because you know what? My southern peeps was impressed with me that I was growing a garden. And when they asked me what I was growing, I said zucchini. Then they asked me, do you ever make zucchini bread? Now, y'all asked me on YouTube, one of y'all asked me about, did I ever make zucchini bread? I can't say I never did. I'm going to today, and I'm going to make that a separate video. My planted plans is I plan to put down some more basil, purple basil, some spinach, early spinach, and I'm going to show y'all my aloe vera plants. I got an aloe vera leaf. This came off the plant I'm growing, and this I bought at Walmart. I want to make a gel to help. Y'all see my bell peppers? I got the last of them. Saving them, trying to rescue them from the snow. I'm going to show you my aloe vera plants. They did good while I was gone. So, those of you who was asking me what's to start with, what's a good one to start with, when you think you got a black thumb, when it comes to planting, aloe vera. That's your friend. Because I was gone a whole week out of town. And then a couple of days at my son's house trying to survive. And I was not taking care of none of these plants. And aloe vera survived just fine. I'm going to show you how great they doing. Okay. Turn the camera around. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? There you go. Turn the camera around. Turn the camera around. Now, you see? All my little aloe pups. They doing great. They all reaching for the sun, as plants do. My oregano kind of struggling over there. But I'm going to start some more new plants. I rescued this one from outside. The snow came and it took a beating. The wind and the snow. So this plant really took a beating out there. And so I brought it indoors. My basil that was growing outdoors, I brought it indoors. It didn't make it. So I'm going to start all over with the basil. Here's one I got from Walmart. But the main thing I wanted to show y'all is these aloe plants. And what I'm going to do, I want to make more. See, that's my first one. And my first one was small, just like these. It was even smaller, actually, when I first bought it. But look how big that is. So it's proven to me that it can take neglect, where you be gone for a week, not taking care of it. It will hold on to whatever water you give it into these leaves and last a long time. So those people who was asking me about what to start, what's a good plant to start with, aloe is one. And aloe has so many medicinal purposes. My main one is I want to heal this scar here. I got a keloid and it's itching all the time. So I want to make an aloe gel and treat my arm with the aloe plant. Also, I'm going to be showing y'all how I'm going to start up some new oregano. All that oregano came from one plant. I got 3 more bushes outside like that. That's lasting through the winter, surprisingly. I'm also going to be growing ginger. I'm going to show y'all that. But the other plant next to aloe that I recommend you starting with, if you like onions, start with onions. It don't get no easier than onions. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little snip here so I can show y'all just what's involved in getting some onions started. Cutting off the little ribbon like so. You don't have to take the rubber band off, but you can. And you take this and a glass of water. And it don't have to be full, just enough to cover the roots. See the roots? Stick it down in there. And voila. That's all you got to do to grow some onion. In a week from now, I'll show you. Because I'm going to cut this off. And of course, y'all know I love it in my mango salsa. I'm going to cut this off and show y'all how a week from now, I will have this much onion growing back. Now, I didn't have to buy this. I just bought this for demonstrating to y'all. Because I got plenty of onion growing outside. And onion is a plant that don't mind the cold weather. So y'all can go out and get started. That's why I said onion. That's why I mentioned it. So I just bought this bundle for demonstration purposes. But I got plenty of onion, still growing just fine. That snow didn't do a thing. Snow didn't even hurt it. So I'm gonna come back on here, show y'all how I'm gonna populate those aloe plants that I showed you. They need more room. They don't grow real fast. That's why you could transplant it, and they live in this one pretty long time before they need a bigger plot like I got that I just showed you. So I'm gonna put those 4 aloe plants in the new pots and wait for those bell peppers to turn red, and cut these off of my mayo salsa and show y'all next week how I'm growing that much more. Anyway, now I'm babbling, and I'm gonna get back to the Harriet Tubman, what got me started, because I gotta make my videos multitask. I just want y'all to tell me in the comments if you made it this far into the video. That means you are into me and you ain't just on some shit. I just want to know, what do you want your legacy to be? Is success only measured by material things? Or do you agree with me that sometimes it's more powerful to have a legacy like Harriet Tubman? I stand with her. That's another thing she was about, land. And I want land. I want to grow a lot more than what I'm growing here. But I'm going to be showing y'all what you can grow indoors. And I don't want just you living in an apartment and not having a yard stop you from growing indoors. And I look forward to that. So anyway, I'm babbling now. I'm done with what I gotta say. I hope that I reach someone and touch someone. That's my goal. I don't want to leave a legacy of mess. I want to leave a legacy of empowerment. Real empowerment. Okay? Peace and love. Till I see y'all again in the next video. Hey, Alvin. I didn't know you was coming. I'm ending it now. Sorry.